Ever think about how some older guys were able to get younger women interested? In today's video, younger women are going to talk about it. Reveal the 7 ways these men sexually abused younger women. If you've ever been interested or even unsure about what matters in this kind of relationship, this video is for you and your partner. We'll look at tried and true techniques and psychological insights that can change the way you think about attraction and relationships. In this video, we'll look at the successful strategies that older men use to build real, enticing relationships with younger women, from the confidence they exude to how they say what they want. Each method has been carefully tested so you can understand what really works. If you're a man over 30 or 40, you can start using these tips right away to attract attractive young women. Learn how these techniques can not only attract, but also keep a young woman's interest, starting a rich and captivating relationship. Have you ever thought about what these men have in common that makes them want to learn how to use technique number 1 the most? Technique number 1, learning to control your emotions. It's important to have the courage and emotional strength to use these techniques to improve your relationships and ties. Hang in there until the end of the movie, because following these 4 tips could be the game telling you to make a change. Let's talk about your love life this year. Let's get right to the point and start the techniques right away. Peace of mind and trust. Security and confidence are important traits that older men often show, which is very attractive to younger women. These traits also show stability, self-awareness, and a strong presence, which can be very calming. Imagine a normal situation. As an old man walks into a restaurant, he keeps his back straight, walks with steady steps, and looks straight at the waitress, who greets her with a smile. He then chooses a table with a view, getting the chair for the day, being polite, and taking charge of the situation during dinner. He leads the conversation with interest in what she has to say, asks questions, and listens carefully, showing that he is genuinely interested in what she has to say, instead of trying to impress her with ostentatious personal stories and life lessons that come up naturally. His voice is calm and genuine, without haste or delay, expressing a sense of peace and security. Shown with simple, everyday tasks, create an environment where the woman feels valued, respected, and drawn to his strong, reassuring, clear, and honest presence. 6 public and honest communications, open and honest communication. One way that older guys often talk to young people to get their attention. Women know that being honest and open is key to building trust and respect in any relationship. For example, let's say an older man is on a first date with a younger woman in a quiet cafe. During the conversation, he avoids making direct eye contact and avoids talking about the topic. When she asks about his life experiences or future plans, he responds honestly and directly, not trying to hide or exaggerate his successes or flaws. This shows that technique number 2 is not working. Technique number 2, giving off effortless confidence. He's not afraid of letting the power of mystery slip. For example, when she asks about his past relationships, he talks about them in detail, including what they taught him and how they shaped his view of life. He also talks about his conflicts openly in the connection, by not playing games and saying exactly what he wants to find. This creates an atmosphere of trust and shows maturity and honor, which are very appealing to women who value these traits. Tech skills number 5, emotional growth. Number 5, emotional maturity is one of the best things that older men can put on their resumes to attract younger women. Being able to control your feelings is a way to settle disagreements peacefully and show empathy, indifference, and understanding in different situations. In a typical situation, an older man and a woman are dating, and a younger woman and a minor are in the room when they argue about weekend plans. Instead of acting quickly or trying to force his will on her. He listens patiently to her point of view, understands how she feels, and looks for a solution that works for both of them. For example, when she complains that he doesn't share his plans ahead of time, he should show empathy by saying something like, I understand how you feel, and I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. Let's talk about how we can make things better right away. He stays to help us plan our weeknight and weekend away together. He talks softly and quietly, and he offers good ideas that show he values cooperation and harmony. Being emotionally mature not only helps people work out their differences, but it also builds trust and respect between people. Younger women often look for partners who can give them emotional support. And method number 3, financial stability and security help. A guy who shows these traits is very trustworthy and attractive. The fourth plan for life experience is a strong way to use force. Men over 50 used to get younger women to like them. This method involves sharing the lessons, experiences, and knowledge that you've gained over time, which gives you a unique and enlightening view on the connection. For example, an older man is having dinner with a younger woman, and the conversation naturally turns to their journey experiences, which he initiates. Trick number 3, having a clear life purpose to tell amazing stories about his trips. The third financial technique, stability of lifestyle worldwide, by giving a detailed account of his ascent mountains, investigations into ancient cities, and encounters with different cultures. For example, he might talk about a trip to Italy where he learned how to cook traditional foods with a local family and how this experience taught him about cooking, family values, and the importance of enjoying life's little pleasures. By telling these tales, he not only showed how many experiences he had, but he also gave good advice. He might give you useful information, like suggestions on places to visit, or help you figure out how to handle tough situations. Having this DOG of experiences and knowledge not only makes the talk interesting, but it also shows that he is a source of knowledge and that his life experiences have made him mature and balanced in how he deals with everyday problems. When the young woman is going through something upsetting, like a labor problem or a fight with friends, he can offer a calming viewpoint and resolution based on he might say, I went through a similar situation when I started my career, and what helped me was focusing on what I could control instead of dwelling on what was out of my reach. This life demonstration experience not only improves the connection to stories and useful advice, but it also provides a sense of safety and stability that younger women often look for in partners who can guide and help them make life with maturity and wisdom. Discover the three-pronged giving strategy. Care is a strong and appealing method. 3. Kindness, carefulness, and kindness are all things that older men often use to win over younger women. The fourth sense of playfulness and humor is used to show that you are serious and thoughtful, which can make you look very attractive. Beyond being there and giving money, it's about showing that you genuinely care about and are interested in the other person's well-being. Let's look at an example. An older man is on a date with a younger woman at a diner. He notices that she seems a little nervous, maybe because it's there that he starts the first meeting by making the atmosphere warm and inviting, by doing small things like moving her chair and asking her about her favorite foods and suggesting dishes that he thinks she might enjoy based on what she said. For example, he might notice that she's shaking a little because she's cold, and without mastering method number 4, dialogue and storytelling being unsure. Technique number 4, the art of deep conversations. He offers her his jacket to make her feel more comfortable. This small act shows how thoughtful and focused he is on the details. Furthermore, he asks questions while paying close attention that show how much he cares about her experiences. He also shares thoughts and stories that make her laugh and relax, creating a light and lovely atmosphere. On a different occasion, he notices that she is busy with work or school and suggests that he could help her by getting her coffee or cooking her dinner. These acts of kindness and concern not only show that he is willing to go the extra mile to make sure she's okay, but they also show emotional maturity and a genuine desire to take care of her health, establishing a strong sense of safety. And young women like this kind of support, care, and attention because it shows that the partner is committed to the relationship and ready to put in the time and work to make it work. Generosity is more than just doing nice things for someone. It also means giving freely of your time and feelings in ways that show you are there for them always. By giving her sincere, constant care, he builds a strong foundation of love and trust, making her a reliable and loving person in both of her life strategies, money and money matters, and personal techniques too. Stability in money, stability and stability in yourself. Ability and individual stability is a powerful method that is the fifth technique knowledge, and older guys use their life experiences to attract younger women by giving them a sense of assurance and security that can be exceedingly appealing. This method is more appealing than having money, means being well off balanced, well organized life, with a strong, clear vision and a healthy work routine for the future picture. A daily situation where an older man and his younger partner are talking about their plans for the future while having dinner at home. He says that his emergency is well-established investment diversification and a clear retirement investment plan that shows his financial responsibility. Being honest about his financial situation not only calms people's fears, but it also shows that he is able to provide, for example, a steady and comfortable living. For example, when he talks about travel, he says that he takes his holidays in method number. Style and health have improved over time. Save these journeys for later and always choose safe. Depending on the positive reviews, he might talk about how he planned a trip to Europe, including flights, lodging, and the SES. This level of planning not only makes the experience more fun, but it also reinforces the idea that she can trust him. His stability as a person can be seen in the things he does every day and the way he lives his life. He keeps his home clean. Technique number 5, leading without controlling. He has a lot of interests and hobbies that show he cares about his physical and mental health. For example, if he asks his partner to spend the weekend at his house in the country, where he takes care of his small garden and does yoga every morning, the peaceful and well-kept surroundings show how solid he is as a person and how committed he is to a healthy lifestyle. This kind of personal and financial stability sends a message of safety. Many women value predictability in a partner because it means he can keep things in check, make plans for the future, and control his fans. This stability is appealing because it means he is a reliable partner who can deal with problems and provide a strong base. The sixth gentlemanly skill is the behavior that will lead to a long-term connection. Senior men who want to win over younger women who are questioning their maturity need to show respect and equality. A well-rounded view on the method 1, equality and respect males in relationships who take care of their relationships with dignity by appreciating their points of view, decisions, and independence, create a dynamic image that is both attractive and healthy. An ordinary situation where an elderly man is on meeting a younger woman for a date at a restaurant while the discussion was going on. He listens intently to what she says to inquire without interrupting, inquiries that demonstrate genuine concern for her concepts and experiences, and he respects her viewpoints even whether they are different from his, and talk about, for instance, treat them politely and publicly while organizing a weekend getaway. He implies that they both make a decision, things they want to do, making certain that her choices are. He doesn't assume that they are treated equally. that he makes the greatest or most vital, but looks for a balance that fulfills both when she says a wish to see a work of contemporary art, something that he might not have in the museum. Using the six technique and emotionally open and self-selected, he enthusiastically agrees with the recommendation and demonstrates interest in her ideals. He might introduce her to his friends at a get-together as another example, making sure she feels like she belongs with everyone and not left out. Technique number 6, building a strong presence. Instead of leaving her in a corner, he respects her choices, like when she doesn't want to drink or leaves early. This shows that he sees her as an equal by respecting her choices and never putting his own preferences first. This kind of fairness and respect encourages trusting communication so that both sides feel valued while working together. I notice that women are asked to pick up when they are treated with respect, which creates a strong emotional bond. The feeling of being treated equally and with respect is very appealing because it shows that he values her uniqueness and independence. Putting equality and respect into practice not only makes the relationship better, it also makes it more balanced, and both partners enjoy summarizing using the seventh technique by talking about emotional and physical health assurance and secure financial kindness, care, respect, and equality, along with personal stability, and these traits may change how people see you and make it easier for you to make important connections. Thank you very much for watching my show.